Hey, are you tired of the basic high school romance anime trope? Well, I got the...
I like those kinds of anime.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. 7th time loop, blah 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 blah. Alright, you got the recommendation. Till next...
Hey, nigga, we can't.
Okay, I'll explain it in a spoiler-free manner. Okay, so I know your freshies are into the Lovers War, Komi, Horimiya, which are good picks, but all have the same problem. It's about high school! Which is fine, but it gets to a point where after the 8th school festival, sports day, and field day trip episode, it gets kind of repetitive, to a point where the only thing different about these animes are the characters. And before you Lovers War relates to your paragraph, I love these animes as well, but sometimes you want some of that spice, you know, something different. But okay, enough yapping, let's get to why this is a hidden gem. Okay, so this anime is set in the medieval time period, where we follow our main character, a girl named Riche, which in my opinion is already a W, since most of these animes we follow male main characters, which is not me being like, yeah, girl power, woke liberal things. I'm just saying that this is pretty refreshing and it works. Anyway, this girl somehow stuck in a time loop where after every 5 years she dies to the same war, where on her 7th life she tries to put a stop to that war to be able to live a full life, which is just bravo. Now this is a story I can get interested in. Now I might say something controversial here, so just hear me out for a second. Animes where there's something else going on, mixed in with some romance, are peak! Because the anime doesn't have to focus on cringe and awkward scenes, like the girlfriend, but instead has a compelling plot that gets you dialed in. Which is actually pretty surprising because if you didn't know this, animes like this one sometimes have plots that are fucking boring, that we don't really care for. But I'm happy to say that this is not the case for this anime. And I can think of a few things that are pretty crazy that are gonna make you think for a second. Ooh, not like that. I'm not talking about pause moments in ramen animes, but more like good moments. Not only that, but this anime is only like 12 episodes long, so it's not like you're sinking your life into this shit. Warning, this show is peak. There are no filler, so I advise you watch the show in 2 episode bursts per day. Because you don't want to watch peak and then be like, damn, kinda wish I savored that a little bit more. And that goes for all peak anime, not just this one. Now let's get into something that I totally didn't forget, which is the side characters. You see, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these lesser known anime have pretty shit side characters, but this is not the case for this show. Now I'm not gonna sit here and glaze the side characters in this anime, because while the side characters are good, there's nothing really too amazing. But they are interesting enough for you to care about their stories. Damn, I just realized I haven't really reviewed this anime that much. Alright, let's speedrun the basic stuff. The opening is meh, ending good, soundtrack good, but nothing too amazing. As always for these new gen animes, animation is really good, except for Blue Lock Season 2, oh nah. But still, not JJK Season 2 level. The characters are also good, with you caring for both of the main characters, and the story is probably the best thing about this anime. Whew, okay, give me a second, alright? Okay, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the show. That's weird to say, nitty-gritty. Anyway, I don't think I mentioned this enough, but the setting of the show is really cool. There's not a lot of anime set in the medieval time period, especially the romance genre, so this is a really nice change of pace. Not only that, but this anime uses everything from that time period, from alchemy to sword fighting to fucking herbs and medicine. You can really tell that we are in the medieval period. Let's see, what else do I gotta review? Oh yeah, the pacing of the show is impeccable. Okay, so I don't think a lot of people talk about this when it comes to anime, but pacing for each episode is really important because it makes up for the lack of episodes. Like, not gonna lie, when I was watching the show, I literally thought I watched 2 episodes in one. Yeah, it's that good. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about something that you kind of learn in episode 1, but it's kind of a spoiler, not really. So if you want to skip, go to the timestamp here. But the thing I really like about this show is how Riche, the main character, uses her past life and knowledge to help people and try to plan a way to stop the war. It's pretty cool, I don't know why. Like, this, in my opinion, is how you write cool, strong female character, because it makes sense why she's so strong and smart. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't talked much about the male main character in this anime, and that's because you learn more about him later in the show. But I will say this, if you're tired of your male main character being a simp and a wimp, the girlfriend, then you're gonna be happy with the character we get in this show. Because A, he's not a simp, and B, it's low-key kind of cool. So if you're worried for the male main character, don't be. He's good, trust me. And this anime is pretty beginner friendly, and is not at all a bad pick for someone who's new into this genre. But yeah, I'm gonna give 7th Time Loop a 9 out of 10. Because it's personally not in my top 5, but it's definitely up there. Also guys, let me know if you guys want the videos like this to be longer formatted. I feel like I can make them longer and stretch them out, but that might take a little bit more time. So if you're genuinely interested in something like that, fucking comment or something. But anyways, yeah, moving on to the next thing. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I read and respond to every comment, so why aren't you doing that? Sub button will be somewhere around here. Playlist to like this video will be somewhere around here. Just click any of those. All right, peace, bye. Woo.
Hey, nigga, we can't lie now. All my niggas love you, got a bag now. Yeah, call my whole shit, nigga, I call my tag, yeah. Hey, nigga been getting money, nigga been hair action.